Vape Dr. Dan here. Whoa. Back again with another Friday review. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to a spot where I'm kind of even here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff all over the place from just stuff all over the place here. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the Aeolus atomizer clone by Tobeco. And it's a really great flavor atomizer. Not so much a cloud chasing atomizer, but that's not to say it doesn't perform. Before I get too into it, we're going to jump up close and we're going to take a look at all of the multi-facets of this atomizer, and let's do that right now. Alright, so here is the Aeolus, all up close and personal like. Top cap is reverse threaded on, so I'm just going to show you quickly the base section here. And if I can grab a little itty bitty screwdriver, I can point some things out. So, don't know if it's going to focus here. I'll try to get some macro shots with my new fancy lens, so I have a reason to use it. There's some nice big post holes here. You can fit some pretty interesting builds. Right now I've just got a staged heating coil in here, some Claptons, parallel wrapped with just some 26 gauge wire. So 3 post deck, really big post holes, so you can put fun builds in there. You're gonna have to pardon the noise in the background. We're having some renovations going on in the house. A couple of O-rings down at the bottom here because there's really not much of a juice well to speak of. The whole thing sort of becomes its own juice well. So yeah, you just throw the top cap on here, and it is top down airflow. Just kind of screw that on there. It's reverse threaded. And there you have your atomizer. It's got a nice, super protruding 510 pin there, so it's definitely safe to use with your hybrid mods. The top down airflow is right here. And to adjust the airflow, you just grab this top bit. Mine's pretty tight. But you can also, if your fingers aren't covered in juice, pop that out, and you see these 2 channels here kind of line up with those holes, which go straight down to your coils. And I just find I like it wide open. So that's how I place it on the deck there, just like that. Only we hope that it goes all the way down. Maybe, if it wants to work. Oh, I killed the O-ring. Oh, I killed the O-ring. That's okay, I've got another one kicking around somewhere. We can use that later. Pop that off. It does come with a bunch of other bits. I think I happen to have them right handy too. Yeah, see, it does come with all these extra bits here. Let's see if one of these will fit. I may have used the O-ring that goes on the top bit already for another atomizer. So we can give this a try. Is that going to fit, or is that going to be too big? Way too big. Way too big. And now it's covered in juice, so it's not going to come up. Alright. Well, let's see if I've got some other extra bits kicking around close by. Gotta do some science right now. Still getting over my cold, so sorry if you hear me hacking away. This box up. A little itty bitty little man. It might work. I'm gonna try one from my Goliath box. Maybe too big. Oops. that's too big. Try again. Oh. It doesn't want to come out. Well, let's give it a try. Nope. Alright, well, this is turning out to be an exciting video. There we go. If the first you don't succeed, try again. That is going to be a little bit too big. I'm bound to have an O-ring that'll work if I try enough things. That one might be tight, but let's give it a try. I don't think that one's going to work. Nope, too tight. Okay. No O-rings in that one. What else I got handy? This is not the way I foresaw this video going at all. Anything in that box? Nope. Hellboy O-rings are way too big. Sorry about this, guys. Ridiculously unprepared. Let's check out the Goliath box. Anything in here? First one is the Goliath V2. Oh, it looks like I might have one that'll work. That little itty bitty one there might work. Science. Raw for science. Trial and error. And bam. Just like that, we found an O-ring that will fit. Et voila! We have a little bit of resistance. Good stuff. Okay, so we got an O-ring now. So that happened. I'll sort out all this junk later. So now back to the sorry about this, back to the Aeolus. It does come with some extra little bits, like I showed you that bag of extra screws and stuff, and a couple of them are for the base section, and a couple of them are for the posts. And it does come with O-rings, but I used them for something else. Now here is the airflow top cap. You can swap this whole top bit off. I haven't figured out how just yet. I don't know if it pulls off. It's got an O-ring on that, so it should just pull off. Let's see if we can do this here. Without destroying that O-ring I just put on. Yeah, there we go. This yanks right out of there. And then that O-ring goes on if you want to use a 510 drip tip. And then this here is just a little white Delrin one. And you can also replace that black one with. Let's see if I can get this back down now. There we go. Bam, if you want something white and funky, if you're using it with a white mod, and you want it to match, then there you go. That is doable. I have been using it mostly with my hybrid mods, because I like the looks of it. It looks all short and fancy. There we go, da-da-da-dun. Well, after that rather long and interrupted segment of up close, we're going to juice this with this, get it on a mod, and we'll jump back out to normal FaceTime, whatever, and we will vape it. Alright, so we got some wicks in here, and I just wanted to quickly point out that because there's no real deck section to speak of here with this, I've kind of just been cutting it as close to the edge as I could, and just sort of stuffing in that one end into the side here, tucking a little bit of it underneath. Because it's top-down airflow, you're not going to really get airflow under the coil anyways, so just sort of stuff it into the sides and a little bit underneath. So it looks kind of like that. Just stuff and poke. Piece of the O-ring. Alright. Voila. Voila et voila. Now we're going to get this all juiced up. Got some Bangarang Rufio with Old Turkey. You gotta be careful when you're juicing it up, because there's not really any juice well to stop the juice from going all over your mod and making a huge mess. Scissors, poking out a bit. Just tuck, tuck, tuck. And there we go. Looks like we're all very much saturated. There we go, we got some vapors happening. So let's jump back out to normal view, and we will vape it and talk about it some more. Alright, so that was the up close and personal look at the Aeolus by Tobeco. Well, I always end up unscrewing my atomizer when I screw it down. Or screw down the top cap, rather. You can feel it's got like sort of that point where it starts to get some resistance. That's when it's going to start unscrewing on you. It's kind of a great atomizer, and I was running that at 200 watts there. And the build I have is 0.18 ohms. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Let's do 142. Why not? It's a great flavor atomizer, even with the airflow all the way open. If I close down the airflow some, get nice, really dense, warm vapor. It's got a fairly wide bore top to it. I don't know if you're going to be able to just edit that lighting a little bit there. Bam! So you can see it's got a pretty nice wide bore top there. Just delicious, delicious flavor for days. Days. Again, I have to apologize for the noise in the background. We got renovations going, getting a whole new bathroom. Pretty excited about it. Yeah. One of the things I really like about the Aeolus, the fact that it's got two O-rings around the bottom, around the threads, it would make it all but leak-proof. And it does do its job fairly well, but I do notice sometimes the juice does leak through. Sells for about $30 at Cold Turkey. It's a good little addy. Sorry, it's getting cloudy in here. But yeah, it's a great little atomizer. I kind of really love it. Fun to build on because you got lots of space. And the only thing that it does do, you can't build too tall of coils because it'll hit the airflow on the bottom of this. Let's see if I can. Oh. Other way, Danny. First threaded. Now, I didn't show this on the up close view, but it does have a fairly short chamber in there because of that top-down airflow, and it does kind of go to the sides. And it does tuck around the coils a little bit, but not a whole lot. Cross-thread it. There we go. But it is a great little atomizer. Would I buy it again? Hell yeah. It's great. It's little. It's short. It's stealthy and awesome. And the flavor is phenomenal from it. Obviously, that's going to depend on your build, but this one is. I found that this build works really well in there. I haven't changed it in probably months. I've just been keeping this one build alive. The clouds is making it dark in here. It's getting dark. Turn up the lighting a little bit. But yeah, it's a great atomizer. If I had to buy a new atomizer and I only had $30, it's one of the ones that I would consider for sure. So I'll put a link in the description below to where you can find this if you're not in Manitoba, Winnipeg, whatever. And I'll put all the Cold Turkey stuff down below as well. I think it was $28. Let's see here. Do some quick Google foo. Aeolus. I should have this up already. It's my mouse. Vaping Walrus. Let's check out Vaping Walrus. $20 US. $20. That's neat. You can zoom the picture just by mousing over it. See all the different component parts. That's cool. Yeah, so yeah, $20, free shipping. If you're in the States, and if you're in Canada, you can get it at Cold Turkey. I'll put all the links and that stuff below. That being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Sorry for all the confusion in between. And say Smurfy, those guys bounce back from anything.